At Home with Lucas here. So today we're going to be talking about Hohem iSteady M6 kit. Yes, people, this is a 3-axis smartphone stabilizer. It also has an amazing fill light and it has some AI tricks up its sleeve. Yes, people, this is possibly the dream device to keep your phone nice and steady so it's not shaking all over the place, allowing you to capture some amazing cinematic looking shots, or at least that's what I hope. And at least that's what this company definitely hopes. So in this video, we're gonna do a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said stabilizer. After that, I'm gonna be putting this bad boy to the At Home Lucas test to figure out, is it something you should buy or maybe skip altogether? I'm here for you, so you don't have to waste your time buying or returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So this is the name of the company. Hohem is what I'm gonna call it. This is the iSteady M6 kit. This is a 3-axis smartphone stabilizer with fill light and AI vision sensor. All right, I feel like there should be dramatic music. It is very, very nicely packaged. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's talk about the build quality. This thing is built phenomenal. It's all soft touch down here and everything is just really, really premium, very solid. Cannot wait to get this thing powered on and get a review in. Okay, this is what it looks like when you have the light turned on the top of this bad boy. It is very hard to keep the phone straight. Like you can see right now, the phone is actually slanted, which is very strange. No matter what I do, it just thinks the phone needs to be slanted. So this thing is not balanced at all, even though I've set up the calibration. I'm gonna go into my pantry and I wanna really show you just how bright this light is. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off. There we go. So now, let me go back this way. I wanna be completely in the dark. So now I'm facing the corner of my pantry that is really, really dark. I'll bring this closer. So this is the brightest that this camera light can do. It's on the coolest setting as well. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to warm. So now we're on the warmest setting possible, right there. For my skin tone, it looks a little bit better on the cooler setting, right around there. So there you go, that's max brightness, max setting. And if I go ahead and switch it over, we can start to turn down the brightness and you can start to see. So that is 25%, and then we'll crank it back up so you can really see that it is the light that's doing all the work. And my daughter has just shut the door. So now we're in here. All right, so there you go. That is the brightness. I can switch the color tones. So there we go, we can make it a lot warmer in here. Okay, so I have this thing on face tracking mode. I'm using my old phone right here, and you can see, I'm gonna hold it out. It's tracking my face, but it does a lot of weird stuff where it likes to move around way too much. I don't know exactly why it thinks it needs to constantly be moving. It won't keep the, if I try to set up a good shot, if you will, it won't keep it that way. So if I hold it up and I want it to look down at an angle, it's not going to do that. And it's really strange. The way that it does its balancing with this gyroscope is quite strange. Okay, I've been using this bad boy for long enough that I think I have a full comprehensive review, and let's just start off with the case. So this case is absolutely amazing. It really does add a lot of value to this whole thing because everything is locked into place. So you're not worried about this thing flopping all over the place or getting broken. It really does just sit in here really, really nicely. Secondly, let's start off with the build quality. So this thing is built really, really well. It's built like the competitors out there. It's built like the competitor it's basically trying to mimic, if you will. Everything about the build quality screams quality. The way that you use it is like really intuitive and very comfortable. So it's built really, really solid, built like a tank. It's definitely something that I could recommend to people for the build quality alone. But once you get past the build quality and you actually power this thing on and you try to use it, that's where it really falls apart for me. It was something that was very frustrating. I wanted to love this thing. I wanted it to work perfectly for me, but no matter what I did, I could not get my phone to really lock in to the gyroscope, and it was off a little bit, and I tried to adjust it through the software, and it really started to fall apart there even more. The software for this thing is quite terrible. I wish that this would be a standalone gyroscope and just keep your phone balanced and level, but it's not. You have to go through the app, and the app has to do a lot of the legwork for it, so it really doesn't do it for me. It does not work, and in my testing, no matter how hard I tried, I could not get this thing to perform like they said it would. So that's where I really just kind of said, okay, this is not going to be a review in which I'm able to show you all the cool features of this thing, because I could not get it to basically do the simple feature of keeping my phone level. It was just off. And yeah, so I'm not going to say that that's everyone's experience. I think that if you buy this thing, you should know that it may work really well for you and your phone, but there's a good chance that it's not. So build quality, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. The software, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. And the ability to use it, I'm giving it a 3 out of 5. So my overall star rating for this thing is going to be low. It's going to be a 3.8. It's going to be a, I wish it was so much better, and I wish it was something I could tell everyone to buy. But I think that if you are looking for the competitor to this, buy that. If you want those features, buy that. If you want to take a risk and buy this because it's cheaper, definitely give it a shot. You could have a phenomenal experience, and you could comment down below and just say, yeah, you were totally off. You were totally wrong. But yeah, went into this thinking, oh my gosh, I got the best new tool for my arsenal. But now I'm just basically like, I wish it didn't rely on software. That's what I'm going to go off of. But everything else was phenomenal. If they update the software and make it 100 times better, then this review in the future could be that this is a 5-star device. But yeah, so all in all, I'm going to say not my favorite, but definitely does the job. And it's something that if you buy and experiment with, you may be like, this is amazing. So I'm just gonna say, buy it, but beware. Just understand what it is. It's some bad software, and that's about it. So buy it, beware. All right, there you go. That's the Hohem iSteady. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the Adam Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys, I surpassed 9K. Yes, people, on my way to 10K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.